Sean and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a beauty business coach and my YouTube channel, BBB Beauty Business Builder, is here to help you within the beauty, hair and aesthetic industry to be seen. Gone are the days when we can rely on time for exchange services. I teach and coach entrepreneurs like you to leverage their skills, find new alternative ways to generate a revenue, and to become unstoppable and a celebrity in your field. So if you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click the bell, subscribe now, and check out my other videos. And I look forward to helping you and your beauty business. Bye for now. This is Essjay and welcome to another podcast. I'm Essjay Sean and I coach and train beauty entrepreneurs, and my business is called BBB Beauty Business Builder. So another podcast, and this one has come from me sharing something that I recently done on social media that I also followed suit from somebody else's advice, which made me kind of relook at my finances and where my money's going. So I thought I'd share this with you because it's already helped. Quite a lot of people have reached out and already said, oh my goodness, I can't believe you shared that. I'm going to do the same. So I want to share this with you today. Okay, so if this is your first time listening, then welcome. If you are in the personal care industry, you are stuck in that rut, you feel that you are worth a lot more than, just being a beauty therapist or just being a tattooist, then binge listen to these. Go back to the beginning, binge watch them if you want on YouTube. And if you go back to the beginning, you'll get a really good insight on what I have created for myself, and what I'm trying to get other people to realise who are in the beauty industry and what they can create for themselves as a business and as a true entrepreneur. So basically, avid listeners, thank you for bad hair day. Thank you for staying tuned and keep watching. So what I decided to do, and I saw this on a recent post in one of the coaching programs that I'm in, is we all spend our money on certain things. We all prioritize our money on certain things, whether this is in our personal life or in our business life. And I have always, because I used to travel a lot for what I do, so I'm a permanent makeup specialist, and I used to travel up and down the country for what I do, work in different clinics. So I needed and I wanted a reliable car. I wanted all smartphone technology all integrated. I wanted a reliable car that I didn't have to pay MOT on. Anything that went wrong would get fixed. And we all know how easy it is to get either finance or to get cars on a PCP, personal contract plan, and it's so easy to do this. And I've done this for, I would probably say 12 years. And you start off paying maybe £200 a month, and then you find that you earn a little bit more money and you think, oh, you know what, I'm going to get a little bit more expensive car. I'm going to get a car with more gadgets on or whatever. And then before you know it, you start increasing that amount. And I got to the stage where I had a lovely car, absolutely loved my car. It was costing me £365 a month that I was paying for every month, obviously. Never really owned the car, PCP, did it for 3 years, handed it back and get a new one. And that's what I've always done. So my last car was £365 a month. And somebody shared something in, like I say, I surround myself with many other entrepreneurs in the coaching, in the entrepreneurship world, and he basically put a post on saying, made a financial breakthrough, I've decided to make drastic changes in where I put my money and what assets I put my money into, and he got rid of his car for a banger. And I sat there and I thought, why am I not doing this? I now work from home. You all know that I coach beauty entrepreneurs to discover their, inner talents and to leverage what they do. I spend a lot of my time on my laptop, in my house, in my clinic upstairs. My car is pretty much used to take the kids to school, to go to the gym and to visit friends and family. And I'm paid 365 quid for it. And I thought to myself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And I think a lot of the time you do things because it looks good. So I have a nice car on my drive and everyone can see that and it looks very, very nice and pretty. So we do it to impress other people, and correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of people do this. And also, somebody else said the other day to me, if you was the only person on the planet and you had to buy things, would you walk around in really expensive designer clothes and drive a really expensive car? Or would you just have bare basics? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'd have bare basics. So it validates that a lot of things we do and a lot of things we spend our money on is to impress other people. And I thought, no, bollocks to this, I am going to do the same. So, and now, if you have got a car and if you do what I did, or you do what, God knows what, how many, I'd say 75% of us do, this is a perfect time to make this move. We all know that the car industry right now is the new car, people getting new cars, massive waiting list. There's problems with microchips or whatever, I don't know much about it, but there's massive waiting list. So your nearly used cars are worth a lot more money than what they would have been if we didn't have this kind of shortage. So I thought, you know what, I've only had my car a year and a half, maybe a year and 9 months. Let's take it in and see what it's valued at. Took my car in, and I'm telling you all my finances now, I'm telling you everything. So I took this car in, which normally when you're only kind of almost 2 years into a PCP, you probably would end up owing money, but because of the car price, I thought, let's see where we are. So I took my car in and got it valued. I rang up my finance company, got a settlement figure, and realised that if I handed back my car today, I would come away with £2,500 in my pocket. And I'm like, holy fucking shitballs, sorry for my language, why am I doing this? Why am I spending £365 a month on an asset, a depreciating asset? Is never going to make money. Cars will never make money. So I'm spending £365 a month on something that's going to devalue month after month after month after year after year after year, always be paying for it, and then when I get a new one I'm paying again, just to have a nice car. I'm like, no, bollocks to that. So I did that. I handed my car in, got my 2.5 grand, went on a Facebook marketplace, found a car for 1,200, bought it with my cash, and I am still in profit. And I love my banger, absolutely love my banger. And I think it was something that I've got no idea why I didn't do this years ago, no idea. So look at what you're spending your money on, and look at your lifestyle as well. And if you find that your income is increasing, and with it increasing, you're then spending more and getting a bigger, a nicer, a better car, why do you need that? Why do you need that? Where else can that money better be spent? So I then started looking at me as a person and where I want to be in my business journey. A lot of you know that I have made, people that have been watching from the start knows that, COVID was the making of me as an entrepreneur. And a lot of people would be quite shocked by that because I am in the beauty industry and I predominantly used to rely on time for money exchange treatments and personal care industry, along with, the pub industry, restaurant industry took a massive hit. I think we took a bigger hit actually than the pub industry because we had, I'd say, total 10 months of not being able to touch a client. So when a lot of people say, how the hell have you managed for COVID to completely reinvent your business? And it's because I looked at the opportunities. And I looked at how I could serve them clients differently without touching them. So that has enabled me to develop a coaching business. It's also made me look at developing my own makeup range. So I have completely changed my business model, my entrepreneur journey through COVID. And But still, even though I'm earning the money, why am I spending it on something that is a depreciating asset that sits on my drive the majority of the time? And I spoke to a lot of other people about this, and they was also saying, people that are very wealthy businessmen and women, and they're saying, well, I've done the same. I even got rid of my car in lockdown because I'm working solely from home. And it's like, well, yeah, why pay for it just because you've got it? What can you use that money on instead of? So I want to advance more as a coach, and I love and thrive of helping beauty entrepreneurs to get to where I am and to get beyond and to kind of follow me on this journey of breaking the mold, basically breaking the mold of beauty therapists, hairstylists, estheticians, whatever it may be. So that is what I love to do. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to use that money to invest in me as a person, and I am going to put that money into coaching for me. So I'm actually recently enrolled on a accredited coaching course. So even though I coach and I train and I teach beauty entrepreneurs how to leverage their skills and how to create extra streams of revenue to their business, I am now going down the process of becoming an accredited coach, because I want to give as much value as I possibly can to you guys that follow me and you guys that technically pay my wages. So I want to give you more value, more knowledge. I want to give you more, basically. So I thought, you know what? Why am I using that money on a car that looks nice when I can use that money on developing and advancing my skills and creating a better business for me? Because we all know that to improve in this world and to expand our knowledge and to develop us as a person, that we need support, we need help, we need development. So this is why I've enrolled on a coaching course. So 12 weeks from now, I will be an accredited coach, and I can coach without this. Of course I can. Loads of coaches out there do, a lot of lifestyle coaches, business coaches. We all do this without being accredited because we are using our experience and our knowledge that we've got to help people. But I wanted to be accredited. I wanted to learn more from these phenomenal, inspirational guys that I'm taking this journey with. So I have invested a third of a month of that money in advancing my skills and becoming an accredited coach. So the reason why I want to do this podcast today is because you are probably sat on assets that are depreciating. You're probably sat on things that you have put money into that is depreciating day by day, month by month, year by year. And I want you to look at all of those. Look at what you each month put your money into, and think to yourself, do I actually need this? Is this actually helping me to get where I want to be? Or am I doing this just because I want a nice car? Am I doing this just because it looks nice to other people? If you look at that and you break down your finances, you'll realize that you have got the funds there to invest in yourself. Invest in coaching, invest in development, invest in you as a person and you as a entrepreneur. And you will only reap rewards from this, because the more experience and knowledge that you have in your field, you are then passing that on and giving that value down to your customers, down to your following. And that's exactly why I did it. So I love my banger. It's a nice car. Aircon doesn't work, but it's getting cold now, so it's okay. I've got no kind of Bluetooth connectivity, so I've got a little Bluetooth speaker sat in the corner. Stream my Spotify from it. And I know Spotify is a monthly premium, but I love music. Music to me is worth £10 a month. So just look at what you have and think about, am I doing this for me? Because I need it. Do you really need that car? Do you really need that car at that cost to get you from A to B for work or whatever it may be? And if not, then get it valued. Get it in and get it valued. And like I said, the reason why I did this podcast is because when I put this on my page, And on my profile, I actually had 3 messages from friends. So not even related to the beauty, just 3 messages from friends that were like, I'm doing this. Why the fuck am I paying? You know, I think one's paying £250 a month. She's now only paying £100. One's completely traded and done what I've done. Why am I doing it? Why the hell am I doing it? And I think a lot more people are cottoning on to the realisation that we do a lot of the things that we do for outside approval, you know? And a lot of people say we don't, and we don't do it to impress people, but we do. And I'm quite shocked to say that I probably did as well, because I'm not normally that type of person. But, you know, before you know it, you just get stuck in that rut of doing it. And also trying to keep up with the Joneses, you know, trying to keep up... Who are the Joneses anyway? Anyway, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to make sure that we've got the best car in the street and everything else. But do you really give a shit about them? Are they putting money into your bank? Are they seeing your bank balance? You know, there's another thing as well. You know, if I release this amount of money, if I decide not to spend this money back on developing me, think about how much spare cash I've got each month to do the more important things in life, to spend more quality time with my children, to take them on more holidays. You know, that to me is building memories and giving me a better life experience than having a nice car on the drive. So yeah, it's like this wasn't a planned podcast, and a lot of my recent ones haven't been planned. But this is one that I thought would be a really good one for a lot of people to hear. So look at what you've got, look at any assets you've got, and do you really need them? It also leads me on to, like I said, I'm a permanent makeup technician, and like a lot of permanent makeup technicians, we tend to collect machines, we tend to collect hand pieces, we tend to collect different devices. You know, look at all these devices you've got. Clear your cupboards out. You've probably got about £6,000 worth of machines in there that you can sell on. Get them gone. They're just collecting dust. Get them gone. Completely start again and have more money put into the business so you can then use it to develop yourself as an entrepreneur, or use it on training, development, whatever it may be, or use it for extra money in your bank account for your children, whatever it may be. But we do tend to collect and hoard and spend things on things that we don't need to. So I hope this helps people. And if you find, obviously, you know, this is a beauty business podcast, but if you find somebody out there that needs to listen to this, you know, whether in the beauty industry or not, and they do spend a lot of money on it's such a hard word to say, on depreciating assets, then share this podcast with them, share this video with them, because it may help them open their eyes a little bit more and think, damn, I could use a lot more with that money. You know, like I've actually looked at the money that I'm going to be saving each month, and I'm thinking, you know, 1 month, I want to skydive. I can pay for that in 1 month. I want to bungee jump. Next month I could bungee jump. I want to go back on a girly holiday. I want to take my kids away. Within 9 months, I could have a family holiday, a girly holiday, skydive, bungee jump, and I would have been paying the same amount of money. And I've still got a frigging car that takes me from A to B. So it's like, you know, you do the math. So yeah, share it with somebody who you think is in the same situation, and it may help them to relook at their finances, give them a little bit more financial stability in their life, and they can use the money on more important things like I'm going to do. So watch this space, guys, because like I said, I am now on an intense 12-week training course to become an accredited coach. So if you are already part of my BBB team and I already coach and help you in your beauty business or your personal care business, then you're going to have so much more value from me starting now, basically. You know, I'm learning, I've been doing it this morning, I'm learning every day, and that's what I want. I want to give you more value so you can live the life that you want to live. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, guys, and coming up on my podcast in the next few weeks, I'm going to have some really good interviews lined up, so keep watching. I want to have an interview with a brand designer who's actually helped me do my brand for my new makeup line, which is going to be launched very soon, which is called Beaumont, which is a pure mineral makeup, eco-friendly makeup line. Russ Turner, genius brand designer, so he's going to come and have a chat with us. Also a money expert, money mindset expert called Fanny Snaith, I believe. Hope I've got that right, called Fanny. She is absolutely amazing, she will be joining us very soon, and I've got a couple of other people I'm not going to say because I've not asked them yet. But I always seem to get what I want. So if I want somebody to join me on a podcast, then I normally can get them. I've not had anyone that said no yet. Oh no, I have had one that said no. I've had no one that said no yet. So, but I'm not going to share that information. So yeah, 2 good interviews that are going to be coming up. So keep connecting, stay tuned, and have a fabulous day wherever you are. Bye for now.